What is up guys, it's your boy Soul. I'm here back with another Classic WoW video for you, and today I'll be talking more about Season of Discovery, the brand new Classic WoW season that is coming up in just a couple of days. Today I want to talk more about the season and talk about why I'm personally really excited for it, why I'm going to play, and maybe why you should give it a try as well. Basically just highlighting some of the really positive things about the season itself, and you know what? Let's just get right into it. If you don't know what Season of Discovery is, I'm just going to give a quick recap here. It's basically Classic WoW, it's a seasonal server. We don't really know for how long and what's gonna happen afterwards, but for the season itself, you'll be getting discoveries, as you can see right now on the screen, which is basically new spells or spells from other expansions that have now been like down put into Classic WoW. So you get Crusader Strike for Paladins, you get brand new abilities, you get Holy Beacon of Light for Holy Paladins, Rogues can tank, Warlocks can tank, Shamans can tank, Mages can heal, a bunch of stuff like that. In Phase 1, the level cap is going to be level 25, Phase 2 is level 40, and just gradually going up in levels until level 60 as well, and introducing brand new content like Black Fathom Deeps as a raid, and they've even stated they're open to adding brand new content that haven't been like seen before. Think about Uldum, for example, the Potence of Uldum, that could be a mega dungeon or a raid, even Scarlet Halls as a raid, stuff like that, Caravan Crypts. Just let your imagination run wild, and that's basically what they can do. It's a brand new season, it's Classic WoW as a base, but a bunch of new things on top. It's Classic Plus, but in a seasonal sense. So today I'll be talking more about why I think it's going to be great, and let's just start with the obvious here. We're playing Classic WoW, but there's a bunch of new things, so it really adds the keyword here, discovery. You're discovering things. You're playing Classic WoW, it's a game you played before, you know the game probably in and out by now by playing various private servers back in the days. You played Classic WoW, you played OG WoW, you played Hardcore WoW, you played probably Season of Mastery, right? We've been playing Classic WoW for a long time, but this time it's different. You're in a world where you know a lot of things, but there's also the sense of discovery this time around. You have runes you haven't discovered before, maybe there's a brand new quest you haven't done before. Black Fathom Depths as a 10-man raid instead of a 5-man dungeon, like stuff like that. You even have the brand new open world PvP zone of Ashenvale and the event in Ashenvale as well. There's a bunch of things we have never done, and for me it's just like, it's that sense of the unknown, the undiscovered, that's fantastic to me, because now I can play the game that I know that I love. I've been playing in the past, I'm playing right now, but there's a bunch of new things that I haven't discovered yet that is still open. It's a game that is open to be explored. Now, I personally do think that aspect of discovery and mystery and exploration is really important to Classic WoW as a whole, but especially Season of Discovery, and here's why. When Classic WoW came out in 2019, it gave people that played World of Warcraft back in the days a chance to re-explore and replay that game, or basically it gave you a chance to play World of Warcraft all over again, capturing the same emotions, the same feelings, because it's been 15 years. Classic WoW came out in 2019, WoW came out in 2004. It's a big time gap in between there, which gave you the chance to go back, play the game you loved back in the day, get those same feelings again, fall in love with the world. But there's two feelings, especially one, that Classic WoW never got to encapsulate or capture the same way that Season of Discovery is. And that is that feeling that when you played WoW for the very first time ever, whether that was back in 2004 or whenever you started playing WoW, one of the feelings is you have no idea what the world has in store for you. You're leveling a character, you're learning as you go, you're learning more about the game, you're exploring, you're discovering, you're uncovering mysteries. When Classic WoW came out, there was basically nothing that was undiscovered or unexplored. Everything had been discovered before, it's been talked about online, you can play it like back in 2004, private servers, even videos all over the place talking about everything. So everything was basically data mined, explored before you even got the chance to play. But for Season of Discovery, it really captures that feeling that you're put into the world, and it's up to you to discover and learn what you want to learn and what you want to discover. And I know, there's been a couple of data mine things for Seasonal Discovery so far, but really, There hasn't been too much game-breaking things that has been data mined. We still have no idea where to get every single rune. We don't really know where they're coming from. Are they quests? Are they like taught an NPC? Where do you have to go? What do you have to do? There's a bunch of things that is not even like discovered so far, and this is only phase 1. We have phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, we're literally just in phase 1. So for me, even I've been making videos about every single class ability so far, but even they have been tuned since then, so like, they're doing a bunch of things to tune class abilities and keeping as many secrets as they can when it comes to like which items they're adding, what they're doing to professions, what they're doing to their reputations, which items you get from where, and even the raids themselves. They're trying to keep things behind closed doors to keep that sense of exploring and discovering as you play, which is something I'm really excited about. It's what I'm personally probably the most excited about for the season itself, is learning everything that's new. Sure, I'm excited to play a rogue tank, I'm also excited to play a warlock tank, I'm excited to play a feral druid, believe it or not, but I'm just excited about everything else as well. Brand new loot, reimagining the game, reimagining class balancing, class feeling. I'm excited to see who's going to be top DPS, because now we have so many brand new class abilities and class runes, right? Who's going to be top? Which combinations can we do? Who's going to be the best in PvE? Who's going to be the best for PvP? How's leveling going to be like? Is that going to be like faster, slower? When do we get the abilities? What do we get at level 10? What do you have to wait until level 25 to get? It's just so many questions that are in my head right now, and I'm really excited to get all the answers for the questions that I have. It's gonna be great. Now, one of the other things that makes me really happy with this for Seasonal Discovery is the fact that Blizzard are taking a massive chance. They're taking a chance that will definitely make some people mad. Like, a bunch of people are not going to play Seasonal Discovery because, first of all, they're breaking... People are saying they're breaking class fantasy, but to me they're not really. They're just building more on the class fantasy. They're breaking class identity or role identity. Like in the past, rogues were the masters of stuns, the masters of silence or CC. Now there's like going to be more classes capable of doing more things. Even mages, they're usually the masters of AoE, but with the class of talents we're getting now, or the class of runes, it even looks like paladins are going to be good at AoE. You're getting Crusader Strike and Divine Storm, but definitely warlocks, they're going to be insane for AoE. So like, they're breaking the identity that certain classes have, where they're really good at one thing. Now it's going to be more like generalizing every single class and making every class good at everything, kind of, or like at least somewhat good at everything. That's like one of the kind of things that could be bad but could be good. Like, they're just taking a chance, and I think that's great. And as long as they listen to feedback, this could really lead to something fantastic. Imagine this. Season of Discovery is a chance for Blizzard to throw everything at the table and see what people are happy with and what they're not happy with. It's much easier for them to put everything into the season and take away what people are negative about than adding things later. The thing is, you don't know what you like or what you don't like until you've tried it out. So for me, the fact that they're putting, for example, mage healers into the game, you don't really know if it's a good or a bad thing until you try it. After trying it, if it absolutely sucks and you hate it, sure, let them know. They can remove it for, let's say, Classic Plus. Let's just say Seasonal Discovery is a testing ground for Classic Plus in the future. It's really good, if you ask me, that they're add as much as possible to the season and just remove things. Give people the chance to try out as much as possible and then remove things based on demand or based on feedback. But yeah, Season of Discovery is going to be absolutely great. Once again, there's so many questions that I have that I'm simply waiting and looking forward to getting the answer to. I'm looking to discovering as much as possible, learning as much as possible, and checking out the various classes that I'm personally interested in, and seeing how they feel with the brand new runes they're getting, as well as getting into some dungeons and raids and just seeing how they play together, and who's topping the DPS meters is going to be great, and seeing what healers are good for kind of what the job, right? I'm guessing druids are still going to be like the raid healers, and then paladins probably tank healers, kind of the way it is in Wrath, if you played Wrath recently, but it's just going to be fun. Even mage healing, I can't wait to see how that plays out. It's looking kind of fun, in a weird way, and it's not going to be my main by any means. I'm planning on maining either a Warlock or a Feral Druid. I haven't really decided yet. They're both looking really fun. I could go for a Warlock main, then a Druid alt, then a Hunter alt. Dude, there's so many classes I want to play, especially with the runes. Like, they're making so many classes fun now, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. One positive positive thing about that is that the level cap to begin with is level 25. Getting to level 25 is kind of fast, it depends on how you level it. I can get to level 25 in about 16 hours, but I think the majority of people, level 25 should take about 20 hours, maybe, like anywhere between 12 and 24, let's just say that. 12 and 24 hours to get to level 25. So you don't have to level all the way to level 60. Level to 25, try out several classes, find out what you enjoy, and then when phase 2 comes out, you can keep playing the class that you enjoy. So phase 1 is actually great for finding a class that you personally want to play. Either way, that's just my video on why I'm excited for Season of Discovery. I really am excited about this. It's gonna be a fun season, and I'm very happy to see they're doing way more this time than Season of Mastery. It's gonna be fun. Let me know what you think about the season in a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like as well, and subscribe for more Season of Discovery videos. I'll be pumping these out based on what I'm playing and what I want to talk about, and maybe some guides as well. If there's anything specific you want to see, let me know in the comments. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again very soon.